time to interview.
You're so welcome, Bryce.
And what grades have you taught?
I've been at St. Paul's for 5 years now. I have taught 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. I've been with 7th and 8th graders for 3 or 4 years now. But last year's 8th graders I had for 4 years in a row, so that was pretty cool. And I've had this year's 8th graders for 3 years in a row, so pretty cool.
I'm a teacher.
Well, really being a teacher was the last thing I wanted to do all the way through high school. Never even considered it. But as I was in college, I remembered one teacher in particular, my 4th grade teacher. He really inspired me for what he did with me when I was in 4th grade to want to become a teacher.
What's one memory that stands out from your teaching career?
One memory that really stands out is taking my class to Washington, D.C. I look forward to doing that again next year. It was a lot of fun with taking everyone, going on a plane for the first, with some students who have never been on a plane before. That was a big adventure. Seeing all the sights, seeing things from our country's history was really neat, and I look forward to being able to do it again.
One thing you're teaching in 7th and 8th grade class.
Well, in algebra today, we just learned about substitution with equations and the substitution axiom, and it got kind of complicated, but they caught on real quick, so it was awesome.
What is your favorite Bible verse and why it is your favorite?
My favorite Bible verse is Colossians 3:3, and I sign off all letters that I write with it with hidden Christ. And Colossians 3:3 says, "For you have died, and your life is hidden with Christ in God. When Christ, who is your life, appears, then you also will appear with him in glory." And it just reminds me of my death and my baptism and how I am reborn as a baptized believer in Christ.
Announcements.
Well, at the beginning of the year, we started ending announcements with Caleb's way by saying, "Have a good," and that was kind of quite funny. But I still like the old traditional one that we used to do was, "Have a great day in the Lord."
This week's top 10 announcements. Number 10, Gator Done. Miss Pennis. Have a good. Happy birthday! Yellow sway.
Potato terrain.
Yeah, unicorn. Hey there! Here's this week's trivia. This week's trivia is, through K to 3, who is the little who stole Christmas? What is the top classification that tornadoes can be labeled?